Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Abijoy Burnett has been following the protests and joins us now live from our D.C. newsroom. Abijoy, what is the latest on the legal front?
Hey there, Andrew. Well, we now know that California is suing the Trump administration for deploying the National Guard to Los Angeles. This is the second biggest city here in the United States. The White House has cited a federal law in making this decision, but legal experts, they're questioning the merits there. National Guard troops deployed to Los Angeles after President Trump cited a section of Title 10, a federal law that allows the president to call in a state's National Guard if there's, quote, danger of a rebellion against the government. In calling for the action, the president saying in a memo Saturday that recent protests against Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, constitute a form of rebellion against the federal government. But multiple law experts we spoke with said that's a weak justification. Georgetown law professor David Cole.
Look, this is obviously not rebellion. This is protest. People going out into the streets because they don't like what the government is doing.
But defining what constitutes a rebellion is up for debate, says University of Houston law professor Chris Mirasola.
There is no provision, no section of this statute that provides a definition of rebellion.
Mirasola says President Trump's memo also leaned into a theory of presidential authority known as the protective power.
The protective power asserts the president's ability to use the military to protect federal functions, federal property, and federal persons.
The president notably did not cite the Insurrection Act, a different mechanism the president can use to activate the military domestically, but he did call some of the demonstrators insurrectionists. And we just heard from the Attorney General not too long ago, earlier this afternoon. He says the state's sovereignty is being trampled on by the Trump administration. We're also hearing from Governor Gavin Newsom, and he's saying the Trump administration, the president himself, is trying to, quote, manufacture chaos and a crisis here. Right now, the latest information is that the state of California is asking a court to step in here and stop this order, Andrew.
All right, Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Abijoy Burnett for us. Abijoy, thank you.